World on my shoulder, a heart full of blues out in the dirt. Down in the dirt.
Today's live stream is brought to us by a great channel, great music. You will love this one. We know for sure that you will. We do. Old Skeet. Check him out. It's one you're not going to regret. See you over there.
Hey everybody. Sorry, I forgot to add me. Roy I think he has company right now. He'll be on as soon as he can. Yeah, Roy Meds, Becky tax bill. That has been straightened out. I used the tax form online one. And apparently you don't put your change in. Like if you earn like say 20, say one partner earns 25,080 cents. You don't put the 80 cents in. I did not notice it, but when it did it, it clicked everything over. Yeah. Instead of a decimal, it put a comma. But I want him to send me the screenshots because I'm pretty sure that ain't what it did. But anyhow, I got that part fixed. There is no tax bill. Not that much. Jeez. So how is everybody doing on this fine, beautiful Wednesday? As you can tell, I'm congested. We're supposed to get rain. It is pretty breezy out there. I did stick my head out. Yeah, I wish. No. $700 is a whole lot better than that $3 billion. Was it $3 billion, million, whatever it was? Oh. But like I said, the lady at the IRS was very awesome, very helpful, very nice. So, yeah. You know, you always hear the horror stories when you call IRS. You get someone that's, grumpy, grouchy, whatever. She's very professional and very good at it. So I give her props. But yeah, that was a shock. And what's funny is, why did they wait till now to send that is beyond me. So yeah. Morning, Miss Catherine Cook. You're our first one up in here and first member. So yeah. Becky, I am somewhat awake, guys. The struggle is real today. It feels like a Monday for me. And so I'm trying to wake up. Hey, Jane Ray from Facebook. I'll put you up there. See? But yeah, I got that straightened out. Now, as far as straightening Roy out, Rob, I've been trying that for 35 years. And you see how he is. I don't think I've done a very good job straightening Roy out. How's that? So, but yeah. So it's been a Wednesday morning. I let my brother's cat out into their attached garage. They don't want him out in the glass porch right now because that concrete is cold, but he can go out in the garage because there's heat. I'm sitting here before the live, finishing setting up, which was another ordeal thanks to Roy. And I hear a big thump. And I don't know what the cat is doing in the garage. It sounds like he might be remodeling or something out there. So I stick my head out and he just looks at me like, "What's your problem?" Yeah, buddy. It's just weird that they waited to all. Okay, I filed in March. Yeah, March of this year. Why did they wait till October to let you know, oh, you owe this much money? Because when I did the taxes, and you know how you e-file, there was no bill. So something in there got screwed up between there and there. But when I electronically filed, there was no IRS bill. So yeah, I about fell over when they sent that one. Yeah, husbands are hard to train. You got that right. So yeah, the cat gave me a heart attack because I thought he was, being self-destructive out there in the garage, but apparently he knocked a box over. So yeah. Sleeping in a tent. Where would we been sleeping at in a tent? That would have been down in Tennessee, Jane, when we met up with Doreen, camping therapy, and oh my God, I got a brain fart. I can't think of her other name. But she does crafting kind of like I do, cross stitch and whatnot. But it's punch needle, I guess, I think is what you call the correct term of it. And then we met up with Spaceman Dudley and his wife, Becky. So, yeah. And then we met up with Kenneth Oakes and Pawpaw. That was all down in Tennessee. Oh my gosh. We went to a national campground, and that campground was so cute. I would love to go back and do a little more exploring. And then we met up with, it could have been Catfish Terry and his son. So, and his son has a channel too. Oh my God, I can't think today, guys. Sorry. Hey, Justin and Christie's RV Van Life. So, yeah, we did some meetups in I think that was in 21. And his first idea was we were going to do it camping in the car like we did when we had a Ford Fusion 4-door. So, yeah. Bobby is only a 2-door. I have no problems getting in and out of it. I'm short. We took the seats out, put a board in there, and we put our mattresses in there, a mattress in there, our blankets, pillows, whatnot. I can turn around and get out through the little 2-door car. Roy is too long-legged. Yeah, we did this right before we came back out to court site. We did some meetups. But yeah, we gave up that idea and went and got a tent and air mattress because Roy couldn't get in and out of the car. So, so yeah, that was back, I believe, in 20. Yeah, it was 21 because that's when we went back to Indiana. It was right after I lost my sister, my sister Donna. And we went on a little excursion, but it was easier to go in the car than it was at the time because Roy had Honey tore down. He had the whole exhaust system off. We put a whole new exhaust system, on Honey that year. So yeah. Yeah, kids are easier unless they act like their father. Yeah, well, he does look young when he keeps his face shaved and the gray hair cut off, but when he lets all that come out, I don't mind tent camping, but I'm not. We were out of practice because we did it for 1 year with the kids. The girls had a pup tent, we had a pup, and the boys had a pup tent, and then we did. I don't miss setting up with all the kids because it was total chaos. But I love having my own potty. I love having a kitchen in my own camper, But we do Civil War reenactment, and we do have a canvas tent. We have a commander's tent or a captain. I don't remember what it is, but we have an actual full-size tent. We actually have a bed that comes apart somewhat from that era that we would use. All that is in jammy right now. The canvas tent is in a big tote. I checked on it to make sure there wasn't no critters getting to it. So, and then we had our own little outdoor kitchen with it. But yeah, and we cheated. It wasn't period correct, so we wouldn't leave our doors open. But we had a little cassette toilet, so I could hide it, go sneak into the tent, tie the doors shut, and use the potty. I can use a porta potty when I got my regular standard skirt on that they wore at that time. But once I put that hoop on, I need a handicap potty because the hoop's big. I mean, I've done it in a regular size porta potty, but I gotta flip the hoop over my head to do this because I don't want it touching anything in case somebody didn't hit the toilet. Yeah. So it was just easier to bring a porta potty and then I just hide it. I'll throw like a blanket over it and maybe set like a candle, make it look like a little table or something. But yeah, we had the whole works. Our outdoor kitchen box right now, our youngest daughter is using for her kitchen in her little area in the basement. So she's all set up down there. But yeah, I don't miss when we first started, we laid on the ground. Okay, you did the mat with the tent. I can't do that no more. That ground soaks right up into your body, and yeah. A pouch of coins. I do have my gear back in the rig. I actually have the hoop. It's hanging up in the closet, and honey. Yeah, we done that too, Justin and Christina. But when you, like I said, when we first started tent camping, we did the state parks with the kids. We did that for about a year. Roy with his back. At the time, my back was not broke, but like the moisture, the ground, it just, even with one of those tent mats, it just went through the body. We'd both wake up so stiff we couldn't move. Didn't phase the boys none or the girls, but phew, we couldn't run with the kids then. So the story is we did tent camping for a year. Following year, we bought us a 1971 Scamper. It was an actual pop-up. So, it had the big hinges. You didn't crank it up. It popped up. The Roy and Dakota, or if we had Preston, they would start lifting the roof up from the outside because they had like handles. I would go inside through the door and finish it up. They would pop in. We used that tent camper or pop-up camper for about a year. It was getting hard because the roof was heavy. I loved it. It was antique. We did that for about a year with that one, and then we decided we wanted something different, something with a sink, refrigerator, because you got 3 kids you're feeding plus 2 adults. We must have had 4 or 5 coolers we took with us. One was for all the drinks. One was for the condiments. One was for like your food, and one was for like the meats that you didn't want to leak in with everything. So yeah. Yeah. Some bridal dress in it. Oh, geez. Jane. Yeah, I also have another outfit back at camp with Roy. It's more like I guess it could be a saloon girls style dress. I call it steampunk style. It's got the built-in corset and all that. But yeah. But after a year with the Scamper, which I loved, don't get me wrong, but whoever had it before us took all the water stuff out. It would have been nice to have been able to use a sink in there and all that. But And I played the fifth on the next camper. It was another pop-up. It was a Coleman Bayside. We used that poor thing until we wore it out, okay? We were almost camping every weekend with the kids then. We got to see some awesome areas with that Bayside camper. But we went shopping the day I had all my dental work done on the top and the plate put in. So I plead the fifth. I was under the influence of Valium and laughing gas. We said we wanted one with an air conditioner, had to have air conditioner, the kitchen stove, sink, fridge, preferably a furnace before we realized how inefficient they are. Thank you, Going Green Mom. And there's one other. Oh, the bathroom. But it didn't have anything but the kitchen sink and a fridge and a stove. Because I fell in love with it. That's the one I wanted. So we bought it. The guy told us he'd have it ready for us. We come back to pick it up. And mind you, we had a blue Aerostar minivan. And it walked that poor van all the way home. It was an hour trip. Normally a 45-minute trip. It took us over an hour to get it back home. We did pull it with weight in it. It did help, but we ended up getting Roy's pickup truck. But oh my gosh, I loved that. It was beautiful. I loved it. We had them install a rooftop AC, which, like Justin said, campgrounds with parks, showers, no big deal. We just go to the bathrooms there. The story is the girls, we went to Tippecanoe State Park. And the girls had cookies for a snack before bedtime. They got up. Roy was still sitting outside, watching. He's getting the fire to go down. No big deal. Girls go out. Autumn's got the flashlight. She's the oldest. She's like 10, 11. Roy could watch them go right to the bathroom and wasn't very far. They go in there, and apparently a little raccoon smelt the cookies with the girls, even though they wasn't eating them, but they must have smelled like cookies. Followed them to the bathroom. Yeah, the cartoons when somebody makes a scream and all the lights come on? That's what happened at the campground. I was hoofing to get to the girls, and the little raccoon was standing up on his little hind legs with his little paws up going like this. He was wanting a dang cookie. So yeah, needless to say, we put our own bathroom in a pop-up. We put the black tank on it. Roy ran the water to it, and we made it where the walls folded down, and we had a shower curtain for the door. We had our own potty. So yeah, I finally got my AC. You already had stove and the sink and a refrigerator, and we had a potty. The only thing we didn't have was a shower and a furnace, because what the guy told us was the furnace was our, oh my gosh, it's the inverter. Yeah, the guy didn't know what he's looking at either. So, but yep, we did a full down bathroom. Yes, pop-up campers are making a comeback. Due to the reduced in size, they're easier to store, and the cost of towing. We went all over. We went down to Georgia with that pop-up, South Carolina, went up to Wisconsin, almost into the upper peninsula of Michigan, and it didn't break the checkbook trying to tow somewhere. Now, we burned it up. Our last year with the pop-up, the table come apart. The tubing that pops up underneath, come out of the bracket, hit me. I had a circle on my knee. Something else went on, and I was just tired of fooling with it. It was getting to be too much. I think at that time I had hurt my back, and hey, pre-retirement days and comfort foods and more. I knew what I wanted to do when we went for a shell camper, travel trailer. We wanted a hybrid. So, all right, we originally wanted one of the roofs that had the 3 bunks that pop out because that opens up your floor space big time. Not having beds and all that in there, but I really couldn't find one that I wanted to deal with. You know, I'm the inside person. When it's time to go back home, me and the girls usually put everything away. I wanted something where everything had a spot. Didn't have to mess with it. Didn't have to take it out. Didn't have to put it, back in the truck. And I fell in love with this Jayco hybrid. I don't remember the number on it, but instead of having all the beds pop out, the master one did. And it had the 4 bunks in the back, so all 3 kids plus Preston if he came. But at that time, Preston was 18 and he was working. So they had room for a friend to come with if they wanted a friend. And they had their own little closet and TV back there that stayed back there, and the video games. We took the I think it was a PlayStation. We took it in and out, but they could bring it rainy days. They could sit back there, play their games, whatever. Our bunk popped out, but we also could do what they call turtling, where you kept the bunk in. We have company apparently at the camp. Oh, that's cool, Ivan. But hi, Ivan K. So yeah, and it's just it was awesome. I could leave our towels in there just for camping instead of toting all these bags, and we didn't have to tote all these coolers with us no more. And I almost cried the day we sold it, but I knew our days of using it was done. And so we sold it, but I loved it. I mean, Roy shared pictures up here of it. So yeah, hey Moon over in Miami, and Misha, if I didn't say hi to you, I'm sorry. Hello. But yeah, I mean, if we would have brought it out, we were planning on taking the 4 bunks out, and the centerpiece was like a closet with like a TV and all that. We were gonna revamp the whole back section and make that our room. Because if you're out in Quartzsite or anywhere like in that area, you don't want to have a canvas bunk out in the wind. You'll be pulling it in real quick. And we've seen people actually do it out there in pop-ups. I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they keep it warm in the winter, because when that winter breeze comes through, oh my gosh. Yep, Ivan's in here, Jane Bray. So, but yeah, I mean, I love that Jayco. I mean, it was awesome, but towing it versus a pop-up gas, oh, the mileage dropped big time. So, I mean, I think we only kept it in Indiana camping, which by then it was just pretty much me and Roy, Autumn every now and then, and Tiana. Towards the end, Tiana wasn't even going. They were teenagers. They didn't want to hang out with us. But we bought it because of the kids, and then the kids didn't want to go or were working. Dakota, I believe, was working then, or just didn't want to go either. And they were all 17. I think Autumn might have been 18, 17, and then Tiana was almost 16. So our friends would keep an eye on us, on our kids while we were gone. They never knew when our friend was going to come over, so they knew they couldn't do no surprise parties without mom and dad being there, because he'd come in all hours of the day checking on them. And then we had neighbors too watching them that we knew that would tattle on them, so we trusted our kids. But yeah, I mean, I missed the Jayco in a lot of ways. it was a lot easier. Believe it or not, the bathroom I think was about the same size as Honey. But I didn't really have storage in that one either. I don't get it. They put this bathroom in, but they don't give you no storage. I had a beautiful cabinet when you come in the door. It was from floor to ceiling. Pure cabinets. Loved it. HG Double Adventures. I mean, I could do pantry there. We had places to put our shoes. The very bottom one was just for shoes. And yeah, I loved it. But I love Honey too, don't get me wrong. I wouldn't want to try Honey with kids because Honey never came with the ladder to go to that bunk. And all the pictures I've seen of Honeys like that never had ladders. So if Mom and Dad was sleeping on the ground, I call it the couch bed, somebody was getting stepped on. They come down the dinette, they could break the neck because if you don't hit it right, you're going to fall. So yeah. But, I mean, we've had, we went from tent camping to 2 styles of pop-ups, travel trailer. We had 2 of those. First one I hated. We didn't keep it very long, maybe a week before I was done with it. And then we found the Bayside, or the Jayco, not the Bayside. And I loved the Jayco. And then when we were hunting for campers, I fell in love with Honey. And Roy did too, so we did good. The other travel trailer we had, for the life of me, because we didn't keep it long, I didn't like it. The way it was set up, the bathroom was in the back, which, I mean, it had a decent sized bathroom. We would have had to put the dinette down for the girls, and Dakota would have had to sleep up above us on a couch that turned into a bed. But the problem is, and I know everybody knows it with kids, the kitchen. You sit there, you're cooking in your sink, which ain't no bad deal. But if I was cooking, the kids couldn't come in and out of the bathroom. Yeah. Or somebody bumped me while I was cooking. Yeah. And I know Roy kind of liked it. I hated it. I did not like that setup at all. And it says, oh, it slept. I don't remember how many. Probably kids. And yeah, we only yard camped in it like maybe 2 nights, and I already told him, so this ain't gonna work. We got 3 kids in here, and we had Preston part-time. I said the boys would have to sleep up above us. If they got to get up in the middle of the night to go pee, somebody's getting stepped on. So no, it did not work out for us at all. So we selling it. Some guy took it. I don't remember what he said. He's going to rework it. But they were almost to their retirement, so it would have worked out fine for them. They could have left the dinette up. They could have pulled the couch down. He said he wasn't doing nothing with that bunk. He was taking it out. For them, it was probably the perfect little size camper. So yeah. Is it getting cold up there, Ivan and Jane? I know. I don't know what it is here right now. His little weather thing ain't coming up. Let's see. Oh, he took it out of here. He doesn't have weather. Oh, it's over here. Says it's 60 degrees. Ooh, what did I click on? Holy cow. 60 degrees, mostly cloudy. Boy, they got that right. Let me see. You know what? I think I took the weather widget out of here because it was going nuts. Yeah, I did. For some reason, my weather app was going all over the place. So let me see here. course, I ain't gonna do what I want. Apparently, the weather app didn't like it when I switched to Indiana. Hey, Robert Rock, the real Robert Rockwell. Let's see. Yeah, 61 is our high, and it hasn't hit it yet. Let's see. Friday, we're supposed to hope that's rain. I'm not ready for snow. Okay, what's the humidity? Humidity's 43%. Yeah, air quality's moderate. I'm not going outside today. That ain't too bad though, Jane. I mean, can your tow vehicle can handle it, right? Or is it just easier to tow it dry? Yeah, it's windy though here. I could see that when I look out the window. I was waiting to see if this cat was going to do any more destruction. Alrighty, I'm going to do the support ad as soon as I find it. Roy's been touching stuff that he shouldn't be. Alright, guys, I'll be right back.
Slow down, mama. Why you talk so mean? Good Lord, man, shit. It ain't what it seems. You got nice clothes, late night shows, boogie down at the bar, fiddle tunes and homemade booze, but it always goes too far. Shooting pool, crack a jack, take off now and don't look back, but hey, don't you wanna play? Hold on, sugar, why you look so...
Sure I ain't getting a text from my brother. Because if he's on his way, I gotta make the kitty cat come in with me. Well, the 2700 means that's the full maximum weight it can handle. Doesn't if it's 2200 dry, including water, her whatever like clothes, supplies, whatever. I don't know, maybe might be pushing it. So that still ain't too bad though. There goes the cops. But yeah, Roy knows more about the tow weight versus dry weight versus loaded. And see, that's probably what killed my expedition. Even though it said the dry weight versus with your gear in it, the problem is a lot of times that's when you're towing flat. I know that. And we killed we went to Angola, Indiana. And they got hills there. It ain't like down here where we're at in Knox, Grovertown. It's pretty flat. Angola's got hills. And yeah, we ended up pretty much killing my expedition up there, towing not the Bayside, but the Jaco. Now, the Bayside expedition handled it with no problem. We needed a bigger truck, he said, technically, to go anywhere with hills with the Jaco. But yeah, you're dry, yeah. And I know a lot of people that won't put water in, and they won't get any groceries until they get to their spot. But they'll have like their clothes and utensils and whatnot. Yeah. And see, when it was just me and Roy, there really wasn't anything in there. we throw our clothes in and our whatever food we were going to eat for the weekend. And I didn't have a whole lot of like you call dishes or anything like that. I think I had maybe one frying pan and maybe 2 saucepans, and I think I cut it down to like 4 plates, 4 spoons, all that stuff. So there really wasn't a lot of gear in there per se. We had our blankets, our pillows, but nothing really big. But when climbing into some of them hills with the weight, I don't know if the drag force, the force of it made it heavier, and it's pretty much what killed my expedition. Yeah, it adds up. Like for me and Roy, it was a weekend. We did weekend camping. We might stay 3 nights, so we might have 3 sets of clothes, and of course, your PJs. A couple towels, stuff like that. It wasn't, but the weight of the camper itself, when you're going up the hill, just added more pressure to the poor expedition. She could handle it flat towing, no problem. Didn't even know it was back there. But man, when we went up some of the hills up by Angola, it could feel it. When we went to the Indiana Dunes, we knew we couldn't camp. We couldn't go into one area towing it because they have picnic areas and it's kind of hilly. We couldn't take it with the rig attached to us. So we had to go, so we had to take it to the park, get it in the campground, leave it there, and then go do our things. Some people would bring their campers into the, picnic area before, and eat before they left out. We couldn't do that with the Jayco. It was just too heavy. Yeah. And see, we've done a lot of purging with honey, too, on what we bring. Hence, if we go, like, say we end up going, like, say, to another, like, New Mexico. There's a lot of gear that's going to be going back into storage that's not coming with us. Now, when we actually hit the road again, a lot of it will go back in storage because there's no need. I don't see setting up the clam for 2 weeks, so that probably won't be coming with me unless Roy changes his mind. I don't see bringing both camp stoves. I still like my Blackstone because I cook everything on. I can pretty much do everything on it but pasta. So I don't know. We might not bring the Blackstone. I got a stove inside. Or we bring one camp stove and that's what I cook on. But a lot of the stuff won't be coming with us. We got 2. For those that have never seen us actually fully set up, or if you can't tell in the videos, we have 2 camp stoves. One's a 3-burner, one's a 2-burner. We have a camp oven. It's supposed to work for the Coleman camp stove. It's a Coleman oven. It works better on the 3-burner. This is before we had the kettle going, Green Mom. And so the 3-burner stove will probably be I don't see us bringing the camp oven with us either. But, so we do have an outdoor oven, the 2 camp stoves, the Blackstone. God, what all does Roy have out there right now? I'm trying to think. We got 2 rugs now. We won't really need 2 rugs, I don't think. So, yeah. But now we have that electric kettle, which you can't find on Amazon, that model. They have a step up, I think Roy said. But we have a low wattage electric kettle. What I do is I turn it up, fill it up, get it going. I'll put whatever pasta I'm making in a bowl with the lid. Get the pasta in there for us, what we're going to eat. Then I'll add the water to it, and I just let it set while I'm doing the rest of the meals, and the noodles cook. And then I strain it, and then if it's macaroni and cheese, add our mac and cheese. If it's like one of those pasta salads, then I mix it up. But it does cook. I know people cook their pasta inside the kettle, but I'll use the kettle for like my teas. There's a little fly flying around here. I'll use it for the teas, the cocoa mix, water for the pasta, water for my instant coffee. I've done a lot with it, but I don't want to cook the pasta inside the kettle because I'm sorry, then it leaves like a film of the pasta. Yeah, that's true, Justin. You have to learn, oh, we don't fit there. Nope, can't go there. But, we could have brought out the Jayco camper, but we didn't really know, like, where could we camp for free with it on the way out here. And he was scared we'd get in a situation where we couldn't go. So, yeah. But that little low watt kettle, I love that thing. It doesn't pull much off the batteries if we're just on solar. We've learned a lot of different techniques. I'll use it to heat up my water instead of lighting a hot water heater. Why burn propane when I don't have to? And that's another thing we learned too. We don't leave our hot water heater on. Because you're heating up water all throughout the day, like say during the winter. And you might not use that much hot water, but you're using your propane to keep the water hot for whatever. So I'll just use the little kettle, heat my water up, put it in there, do my dishes. Or, if it's winter time, I'll use the stove, heat my water up in one of our little, we got kettles too, one for just water, one for coffee. So, I'll do that. Yep, RV living is a forced purge. And, to be honest, I really don't miss. Yeah, I couldn't find it on my order thing anymore, Going Green Mom. There's a couple other things when I went back to try to reorder. Can't find it. A lot of people say, well, don't you miss being in sticks and bricks? To be honest, not really. Yeah, I miss the convenience. You just flip a light switch on at home. You don't think about, oh my gosh, do the batteries can I turn on my kettle this morning? Or if you're in sticks and bricks, you just turn your coffee pot maker on and you order, you cook, make your coffee or whatever, flip the microwave you want. It's that part, you get living in your rig and you're on solar system. You gotta check the batteries. Okay, I can run the microwave right now. Everything's good. Or, yeah, I can turn the kettle on. I'm all right. Stuff like that. But that's about it. Otherwise, I don't miss it. Jane. Even my Instapot, we have to watch, how much power is it. A lot of times I'll wait till Roy turns the generator on. I made the pulled pork. I pressure cooked it so it cooks faster, get it done, and then I use my mixer to make pulled pork. I'll put the pork loin in there, put what I'm going to, seasonings I use with it, and then pressure cook it. And then, we're done cooking, and, I just use the mixer. But, people, when you're living in sticks and bricks, you don't think about, well, how's my batteries? Can I use my Instapot today? So, certain things we still have to turn the generator on just to be a little safe with the watts it's drawing off the batteries. So, yeah. Alrighty. I'm going to do I had that too. So, get that done. I did not really look at what Roy put up here, so he sent me the pictures and he goes, oh, by the way, the pictures are in my messenger. I am not on our laptop. I struggled to get to the pictures. He owes me today big time. But he put this up. I don't remember this. It was like the Cabbage Patch Kid ones. It's a strawberry shortcake radio. I don't remember it. I didn't remember the Cabbage Patch one either, really. But like I said, I really wasn't into Cabbage Patch, and I really wasn't into strawberry shortcake. I was a Barbie girl. But I don't remember it. Yeah, the Instapot, I love it because, like I said, I can do our when I do our beans and ham, I'll do a mixture of beans. There he is. You owe me, buddy. Now you messed me up. I'm just getting started, so hush your mouth and let me finish. The boss has spoken. He's been warned. All right, here we go. I don't remember this either. Is it supposed to be like a pinball machine / bowling? I don't remember this one. I don't remember my cousins having anything like this. He's always late. Yeah, it was a cute radio, but I don't remember them. Yeah, Justin and Christina, true. I like that option. Wintertime is when we have more options on what we can cook with. If it's cold out, you better believe I'm cooking inside and heating the rig up at the same time. All right, I lost the pictures again. All righty, and then we got this little thing here. I believe I remember this. I don't remember if it was a Sesame Street style, but I believe we had one. I didn't play with it very long, but I had something like this. I think mine might have been a Fisher Price. And then I think I ended up giving it to my niece. And the records actually did something, but I couldn't tell you. I don't remember a whole lot. You had that record player? Yeah. I remember something like it, but I don't think it was Sesame Street. So here we go. So unorganized, aren't you? Did you take your meds? What? Oh, now you ain't going to talk.
I can talk now? You told me
Yeah.
to keep my mouth shut.
Yeah.
No, I didn't take my meds. I'll be back.
Rob, get him. So, yeah. Oh, you don't even have the bed put up, do you?
No, we had company.
All right. Next one, I remember.
Wait a minute.
Wait.
Yes, I don't even have the bed out.
Something's going on. There it goes.
That's
I think
a
our
dancing
kids had
flower.
these. I never had them.
Today's Wednesday, right? Yeah.
Today's Wednesday, dear. I remember our kids having these. And then one of them bought me, I think it was a sunflower that if you left it in the window with the sun, it would dance. But our kids had these. Yeah, I think mine was Fisher Price as well. Hey, Misfits and Dreamers. Hey, Bob and Bonnie. Yeah, our kids had it. They would.
Some of these danced with music. If you
They
played
danced
music,
with
they would
music,
dance with the music.
Yeah, our kids had it. Didn't one sing "Hunka Hunka Burning Love" or something like that?
That was the one with the guitar. But I
Yeah.
don't think any of these have. Well, yeah, they do have a guitar.
Yeah, one played "Hunka Hunka Burning Love."
If it was them, it might have been a different one.
It was Sunflower. I know that.
Hey, Misfits and Dreamers.
Now I do remember this.
Quit.
All right. Here we go. I do remember this. My
I never
cousin
had
had one. Didn't the top open up on this?
Yeah.
Actually, I think my girlfriend had one of these and she took it from her brother. Put her Barbies in it.
Yeah, Barbie's was plastic.
Yeah, no, hers was metal, so it might have been that one. I don't know.
I
I
had
was
seen
little.
fish.
Yeah, I think they were taller, but yep. And then yes, our son had the singing fish when it would swing its
I
tail
had one of
back
them
and
too.
forth.
Oops.
Yeah, my mom bought it for him. Thought it was funny.
Lay down.
All right, and then I forgot to do flavor of the day, guys. I'm sorry.
You goofy, that was a good one.
No, it ain't. That's gross.
How you know you ain't tried it? There,
Well,
Moose,
for
do it
one,
there.
their biscuit looks like a Ritz cracker instead of a biscuit.
Yeah, kind of.
No, I don't think I'd want that. Mm-mm. Nope, would not try it.
Breakfast Blizzard. Billy Bass, that was the name of that fish.
Yeah, our son had that thing. But yeah, would you try this?
I
Uh-uh.
would. I like biscuits
Yeah,
and gravy.
yeah, I know you do. Yeah, I'd take a pass.
Gravy's not good cold. That is true.
No, Misha said she tried. I'd just taste it and probably you go, ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What you doing there, doggy?
so, but yeah, that's a big hard pass for me. And I love Dairy Queen's chicken chicken strip basket with the gravy, but I don't think I'd want it cold either.
Their chicken is not as good as Chick-fil-A though.
How you know you had the chicken strips?
I've
You
had
don't,
yours.
no, I don't share my food usually.
Yeah, I have sampled your chicken.
All right, he's gonna have to wait.
Who that?
My brother-in-law,
Oh,
the only one the only one I got that calls me. Mike don't bother anybody. Oh, Chick-fil-A is good.
oh my gosh, the best chicken out there.
I had their version of a chicken nugget.
I think
Yeah, so Moosey's
90
looking.
degrees out here.
You just hushed it. The high today is only 61 today.
16% humidity. I don't know where our high is. I don't know where my phone's at. Hey, easy there, buddy.
I haven't had a good DQ in probably 2 years. We went down to the one at Winnemac.
The one in Plymouth was better.
Yeah, that's what I
Hey,
mean.
what's it with
What
that
is he
thing?
killing? Oh, he's got his duck.
Yeah. Today's high is 95.
Look at he just rubbing it in.
Yeah, we'll have the air conditioner on here soon.
Yeah. How's it going
Butterscotch
with the
dip cones.
generator?
Oh, those
Hardly
are good
running
too.
it?
What?
Are you hardly running the generator still?
I ran it for 2 hours last night. Didn't really need to, but I hadn't run it in 3 or 4 days. I think it was 3.
That's
So I
good.
just kind of circulated it and let it run for 2 hours.
Yeah, can we split the difference? Yeah, we're only looking at 60, 61 for one day. Yeah, I know some of his concoctions he finds.
Ah,
But yeah. So Moosey must have missed his daddy. He's giving sugars.
he sat outside for a little bit,
Yeah.
didn't you?
It says the air quality is moderate. I'm not going outside today.
I don't know what it is. I didn't look here. Let me look. Moderate, 19 or 96.4.
Huh.
Yeah, there we go.
A harvest shake they don't have it. They have banana pudding this year. I'm pretty picky on my banana pudding. And I think Roy is too.
Yeah, well, it's a good thing because I had thought about getting one of those banana milkshakes or milkshake thingies. I seen it on Facebook on their ad.
If they had peanut butter, he'd go that route.
Definitely. Didn't I get a peanut butter one? No, that was Five Guys.
Five Guys does the
Yeah.
peanut butter.
70s and breezy, low 70s and breezy there.
Yeah, it's been it's breezy here, but like I said, all I did was went out and picked up a package that arrived from my brother. And I'm in
Yeah,
shorts and a t-shirt, but
we had company. D was here, and his Dirk Ten
yeah,
Tenhoff, Dirk Tenhoff, and his wife
yeah,
Kathy were here, and so that's where I was at. Here,
yeah. Oh, Steve, they were
I do like Five Guys burgers.
yeah.
You gotta keep it up there.
Steve and Oki were doing something around the house. So that's probably why he's not here. Yeah, we were talking about how we started out tent camping and then we moved into the scamper, was getting tired of that heavy thing, and then we went to the Bayside, and then yeah.
Well, we just acquired a nice brand new tent yesterday or day before for Ironwood meetup, because I think we're gonna go to Ironwood meetup, but we're gonna take a tent.
Yeah. Now you gotta get an air mattress because I ain't sleeping on the ground there.
I don't know. We got plenty there in Indiana, but it'd be cheaper just to buy one out here.
Can you imagine the weight of sending one of those big girls home?
Oh yeah.
They're at least probably easily what, 30 pounds?
Maybe get a sleeping bag or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, we got everything else. We just needed the shelter and the
bed.
To leave that alone, Moose. Yeah, we go over there.
Is he trying to find me behind the laptop again?
No, Dan stopped and got him a bag of baby carrots, and they're laying right there, and they know it. Get off the camera plug, Goofy. Come here, Moose. Yeah, so that's what he's wanting.
It is just to send, like before I get on the plane, I'll probably send most of my medication back to Roy, so I ain't got to try to lug it.
Get over here.
I didn't think about doing that before I left to come out. Would have saved me on trying to put all that in my suitcase.
Yeah.
Because in the suitcase, I got my hoodie, which will be staying back here. I'm leaving my Stone Mountain hoodie here. I'll leave that here, so I ain't got to worry about that.
I can't sleep on a twin.
No, we can't do a twin.
But thanks for the offer, though.
Yeah, but thank you. And then I had to put my winter coat in there because when I left Mesa, it was 85 degrees that morning.
Yeah.
So I had to keep everything in my suitcase.
I can't sleep. I mean, I can sleep on a twin by myself, but I can't. If she's there, I got to have her with me. Oh, here, Moose. You got over here. Come here. There.
Oh, frisky boy.
He's been this way all morning.
Huh. Lulu ain't so rowdy, though, is she?
She's been rowdy all morning, too. They were out running around earlier, chasing each other. 20 different burger places when we drove. I know. That was pretty cool.
We did that down in Tucson, remember? We tried In-N-Out. We tried Jack in the Box. What was the other one?
Stop.
Roy.
In-N-Out. Just too many. Jack in the Box, yeah. There was a bunch of them. Lulu.
Yeah.
No.
Was it In-N-Out Burger? They don't do bacon.
Yeah, that's why we don't go there In-N-Out no more.
We don't go there. I mean, the burgers were fine, but
yeah, good burgers. But if you ain't gonna offer bacon on a burger, what's the sense of making a burger? Lulu, come on. Yeah, I know a lot of people don't like bacon on a burger. Well, some people, not a lot. But you should be able to at least have bacon put on a burger if you'd want it. If you're a burger joint, Lulu.
So yeah, I mean,
talking burgers and she's wanting one.
Oh. I had a cheeseburger last night.
I had 2 hot dogs.
Yeah, we did a lot of sampling in mainly Tucson area, Marana.
Yeah.
But
yeah, kind of Flagstaff area.
Jack in the Box was pretty good. Whataburger. Now we did get a Whataburger in Texas when we were.
Whataburger's okay. It kind of reminds me
Yeah,
of Five Guys, but I think Five Guys is a little bit better than Whataburger.
yeah. But if we had our choice, which we know there's one down in Yuma, Five Guys.
I'm thinking it's complicated. Sometimes
Yeah.
we need 2 trailers.
Yeah, I like my own space too sometimes, but he told me no because I'd have to tow it.
A baked
So,
bean sandwich, smoked sausage last night. That sounds
we
interesting.
found a
Oh, I
Five
love
Guys.
Five Guys.
There's a Five Guys in Yuma, but it's between Chick-fil-A and Five Guys where we go. We tried Del Taco. It's a step above Taco Bell, you know, but we're not big taco eaters unless I make them. Because Roy likes the way I do the tacos, so.
Yeah, Five Guys do need drive-thru.
Yeah. So. But yeah, it's been, what else did we try that we weren't in?
Josiah, howdy.
Hey, I'll be right back.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't notice any difference between Del Taco and Taco Bell. But tacos do sound good. Hey, Rondell Adventures. Hope you're feeling better. I wasn't expecting you live, then I got on there and seen that you had been live like 38 minutes ago. Is what it said. So we missed you last night. Oh, the big nasty town of South Bend. Oh, okay. See. Oh, good. You're feeling better. The taco gives you better portion. Yeah, probably so. I don't really remember, but that's what it reminded me of. It reminded me of Taco Bell. But the Taco Bell back home, they were getting pretty skimpy on their portions. But we haven't had. It's been a while since we've had Taco Bell, actually. Granddaughter and grandson in Terre Haute today for a campus visit. Oh, nice. Terre Haute's pretty town. Pretty area around there. Yeah, real glad you're feeling better. You ain't, Lulu, you're going to turn into a carrot. Yeah. Well, I know, but still. I know, you've seen them, and now I should just feed you a whole dish of them sometime. Yeah, you'd like that. Okay, quit. Hey, what is it? Is it IU? I think it's Indiana University. Yeah, it is IU. Though I'm not 100% positive on that. IU's in Terre Haute, ain't it?
What?
IU's in Terre Haute, right? That's the one in here. You get the fatter one.
Purdue.
No, Purdue's in Butler.
Like Butler University.
You sure?
Yeah.
Witzel Stop Cafe. That sounds like that's a good place to stop. Any restaurant labeled that it's got to be good. IU, St. Mary the Woods, and yeah, IU. Oh, IU's in Bloomington.
Bloomington, yeah.
So what the heck's in Terre Haute? They're out of sight now, guys.
You think?
I don't know. What college is in Terre Haute, Indiana? Indiana State University.
Yeah.
She's in the Rose one and the Harris College. They've only got 4, it says.
Yeah.
But Purdue's in Butler, I thought. What town is Purdue?
It might be. They got branches. Ancilla College.
West Lafayette. Lafayette.
Yeah.
West Lafayette.
Ancilla College here did have some Purdue classes that when you moved to any Purdue,
Yeah, Ball State's Muncie.
Yeah.
You poor deprived dog. I got the clam up. It's not real fully anchored yet. But
Hopefully it ain't windy.
no, it ain't windy. One of the legs went through the bottom.
That ain't nothing new. That's the only worst thing is they're not. We got Gorilla duct tape.
Somewhere.
Just
Wish I'd have
deal
thought of
with
that yesterday when I was battling with this thing.
Huh?
When one of the poles goes through, it's not a one-person job anymore. It's about a 2 to 3 person job.
Well, what I'm going to say is take.
You have a great day, Misha. Quit.
Put double up on the duct tape, but put it on the bottom for now.
Well, you've been on here over an hour.
Yeah, and when we tear down, I'll stitch it back up. How's that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take that for dinner. Yeah, any place named Whistle Stop's got to be a perfect, great restaurant. Give me a kiss. Okay.
All right, everybody. I'm gonna
quit. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
Well, make your dog mine. I said it's time to log off.
All righty.
Yeah.
You gonna log off?
All righty. We'll talk to everybody tomorrow. Have a good Wednesday, everybody. I gotta find it here.
Ending it.
Yeah, end it. Later, everybody.
See everybody. Lulu says bye-bye.
You don't have the outro picked out?
Quit now. Just do the outro by itself.
I tried that.
Because if you hit the end stream part, you gotta wait for the whole thing to play out.
Real bad boy. I've got a ton of gravel in my shoes, world on my shoulder, a heart full of blues, and in the dirt, down in the dirt. I've been a real bad boy on the town all night, starting to calm down in the morning light. I'm in the dirt, down